Xzorvia, my valentine. Hello. My name is Xavier. I have a YouTube channel called Xavier Games. Today I want to tell you a beautiful story on how I met the big daddy of my life, Xzorvia. It all began when I walked into the bar. I wanted to have some drinks. When I went up to the bar, that's when I saw him sitting, drinking whiskey, slowly dripping into his beard. He had a vape as well. My eyes brighten as I stare. He slowly turns his head over to my direction. I immediately look at the bartender and I ask for a drink.
Hey.
I hear. I look to my left where it had came from, only to realize that the sexy man that was what the fuck? That was I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even though this is our second attempt, this is awesome.
A work of art, really.
The sexy man that was only a seat away from me was the one who called. I was struggling for words. My heart raises. Hey, I replied in a soft voice. He stared at me for a few moments. I knew that he saw my shyness in my eye, and he knew that I seemed a bit into him.
What's your name?
He asks. Xavier, I reply. My stutters got real as inside I'm a bit of a panic.
Name's Xzorvia.
He says. Oh, I reply. That's a nice name for someone as hot as you. I still don't know why. Did I really just say that? I couldn't control my feelings for him.
Oh, thank you?
He says in such a cute voice. He blushed and chuckled a bit. We stared at each other some more. I broke the contract by drinking my whiskey. My love for him took control of me, and I moved into the seat next to him. I leaned closer to him. I sniffed. And I don't regret it. You smell nice! I say softly. He scuffed a bit over, so I backed off a bit.
Oh, thanks. I'm wearing Jihad's bombastic scent, Cologne. It's it's a really good product.
I saw in his eyes that he was aroused by my comment. He sipped on his whiskey. The way he sipped, it was amazing. I saw that he got a little whiskey on his upper lip. He licked it with his tongue. His tongue's movement made me a bit hard.
Boing!
After some chatting and more drinking, there was a moment where I noticed some whiskey on his cheek. How did it get on his cheek? I wondered. He's so messy. My type. When the bartender was facing the other way, I leaned towards him and licked the wet spot on his cheek. Before I could lean back, he stroked his fingers through my hair. I've never been so turned on in my life. I put my hand in his thigh. Again, what? Like the sentence, right? I put my hand in his thigh?
He just straight up just Falcon punched my thigh.
Not on your thigh, in his thigh. Like what?
In his thigh, it's my little meat pocket.
You got love handles in your thigh? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, you already know. You want to feel?
Oh my. You're so retarded.
See if I can get this. I want more!
He whispers in his cute voice.
Let's take it to your place.
I can't believe it. I thought, it's happening. We enter my home, take off our shoes and coats until I'm in a tank top and boxers, and he's in a Sigil Defender t-shirt and tidy whities.
Whiteys.
He picks me up and has me in his arms. We get to the bedroom. He slams me like we were play fighting. A sexy one! We lay next to each other for some time. I then whisper into his ear, "Are you a bottom or a top?"
Bottom.
I fucking pause. He replies. I jump onto him, the bed shaking a bit. Creak, creak. I can feel his large cockity doodle rising. It touched mine cockity doodle. We made out for quite a while. I hear his soft...
What the fuck?
I hear his soft moans. Oh wait, I hear his soft moans. It made me a bit hot down in my bottoms of cockity doodleness. We stop for a few moments.
Are you sure you're ready for my massive...
Before Xzorvia can even finish his sentence, I reply, I want it all. We start stripping each other down piece by piece. Eventually, we were fully naked. Damn, girl! I whispered.
Yeah, I whispered, okay.
You're so big! He smiles and pulls me closer.
It's all for the Fitness Gram Pacer test. It's all for you, Daddy.
I start to slide my hand from his face to his hairy ass chest. I tap his nips. He taps my nips. I then continue to slide down to his belly button. And finally, I touched his hard cockity doodle. I jerk his cockity doodle all the way off. We make out even more. Sometime later, I feel a shot of something wet hit my face. Some got in my mouth. What the fuck? It like makes a slap noise. It's like, oh, oh.
Oh god.
He moans loudly. He looks at me, embarrassed.
Whoops. Haha.
He looks away. It's okay. It's normal when you see my cockity doodle. I tell him I licked the white off of his nips from the splatter that show on my face and had dripped off of me. We then hear a phone ring on the nightstand. It was the anti-Aqua theme. My favorite Kingdom Hearts track. Goddamn you, Gamers Hearts. So I knew it was my phone. I look at who was calling. It was my grandfather, Platinum Gumbo! Oh shoot, my grandfather, I said in a panic. Quick, move over! I pick up the phone. Hello?
Yo, let's check, Xavier. What's poppin', my Platinum?
I'm black. He showers in his exciting mood. Oh, just chilling. How about you? I couldn't think of anything except for how long Xzorvia's cockity-doodle was.
Oh, I'm just editing, let's check it. Oh.
I hear behind me. I look. Xzorvia busted another nutty nut.
What was that?
Gummo asks. Oh god! Oh!
Are you having another session? With a woman or something?
He cuts me off. Shoot. Guess I gotta tell him, I thought. No, Grandpa. I'm having a session with a man! Gasp! The crowd goes wild. Like the sitcom TVs. What? I know he wouldn't judge, but he was still shocked.
Oh, well, enjoy?
He hung up.
He hung up.
That was depressing. Thanks, Grandpa. Days after the session, we found out we were both pregnant.
Dun dun dun! Was it worth it?
Xzorvia asked. Yes, it was. I kissed him on the cheek. 9 months later, we had 2 babies, 1 male, 1 female. The 1 male, which came out of me, had a big afro. We decided to name him Biax, but sometimes we call him Bavo. The female, who came out Xzorvia, was a thick Indian. She came out already knowing a word. Pikachu! He named her Crazy Nav. The doctors told us she had long-lost twin brother named Kingdom Slayer, who was born by this guy named Jordan, who had a session with a dude named Oscar!
I like how it's just the story's kind of like connecting the dots like a cord with a bunch of pictures and like red like police use like
I'm so weak right now. After a few weeks after, we all moved into one house and the family was raised. We bought Biax and Nav a plush toy of this guy named Lightning H8. They really liked him. As we all grew up, me and Xzorvia always think about the one day we met at the bar and how everything started.
The end.
Xzorvia, my valentine.